His saying life be lifing. So what's up YouTube, Instagram, Facebook? Welcome Coach Kizzy with Majestic Life Solution. And his saying life be lifing. So what's up YouTube, Instagram, Facebook? Welcome Coach Kizzy with Majestic Life Solution. And his saying life be lifing. So what's up YouTube, Instagram, Facebook? Welcome Coach Kizzy with Majestic Life Solution. And his saying life be lifing. So what's up YouTube, Instagram, Facebook? Welcome Coach Kizzy with Majestic Life Solution. And his saying life be lifing.
Hi, you guys. Thank you for tuning in with Coach Kizzy channel. My journey has its ups and downs, crown and royal moments. The topic today gonna be living sober. Oh, get in there. Let's talk about it. So I actually was gonna talk about this. The mic not even on. So I was gonna talk about this last week or week before, but we're gonna talk about living sober because it's benefits of living sober. It's better to live sober. You understand what I'm saying? Because you can actually, because this with me, just talking about me, I actually get a lot of things accomplished in a day now. You understand what I'm saying? So like when I tell you about being on drugs, it's a blockage. It's a blockage. So you'll be somewhere in la la land, which you need to be doing something in purpose, right? So it gives me a lot of time in a day to do what I have to do, living sober. You guys, if you're thinking about living sober, and if you're thinking about um what effect that it have on you by living sober, you know the effect that it have on you is you'll feel great. That's all I gotta tell you. You'll feel great. You'll understand that it's more to life than just doing a drug. I appreciate it, and I'm just gonna tell you some of the things that like, well, I'm gonna ask, well, do some questions, and then I'm gonna give you something that I always have said. You know what I'm saying? Just to continue my journey sober, okay? Because I'm gonna continue my journey sober, and I want you guys to, if you out there and you do drugs and everything, I want you to start understanding that it's more to life than that. Becoming sober is the best choice that I ever made in my life. You understand what I'm saying? So it was the best choice I can ever make in my life. So living sober, what does living sober means to you personally? Me personally, um, I thought that I could never ever do it. I thought I could never ever do it. Where I can just say, you know what? I don't need that drug to make my world complete, to block the trauma that I've been holding in, all the hurt and everything that I've been holding in. So for me to get off is better. I mean, my body feel great. I get up early in the morning, which I don't. Like when I was on drugs, I used to go to bed in the morning, or I did not go to sleep. You understand what I'm saying? Because it was a mindset of chasing that high or chasing that drug. So that's what your mind is set on. So you can block out everything in the world. You can block out everything in the world. But living sober, you can actually tend to the world. You can actually tend to the world and follow suit and purpose. Okay. So, what are your biggest fears about living sober in the real world without substance? Well, I don't have no fears. I don't have no fears. So I don't have no fears. I just, the questions is actually for somebody. Just, if you in that journey stage of getting off of drugs. So I don't have no fears because I know that anything that I put my mind to, I can do it. Anything that I want to accomplish, I'm gonna accomplish, because if you got to set your mind to positive things in your life. That's why I do affirmations for you guys all the time. Okay, how do you plan to handle social situations where alcohol and drugs are present? Listen, it doesn't matter about what somebody else do. What you want your life to look like, that's according to what you want your life to look like. You understand what I'm saying? So I know that I was still here in the household with one of my friends that that does drugs. That doesn't make me have to go say, let me get some of that. Let me hit that. So you have to have a strong mind, and you have to be a strong individual to say, enough is enough. Enough is enough. So them all the questions I wanted to go by. Um Oh, okay. So one more thing. One more question. So you have to use a coping strategy. A coping strategy. Do you have a place where dealing with the stress and triggers? You understand what I'm saying? So you know what? What I always tell you, what you have to do. Where are my glasses? Hold on, one moment. Let me find my glasses right here. So coping off of drugs, right? Coping, you have to listen, you have to what coping strategy do you have in place for dealing with stress and triggers of the drug? So you know what you have to do? You have to say, "Dear divine spirit, I come to you today seeking your guidance and strength. Please help me to distance myself from negative influence and harmful habits. Grant me the courage to resist temptation, especially those related to drugs and other unhealthy practice. Surround me with your light and love, and fill my heart with hope and clarity. Help me to focus on my well-being and the positive choices that leads to a fulfilling life. May I find support in my community and the wisdom to choose the path to uplift me. Guide my thoughts and actions. Help me to cultivate healthy habits that nourishes my mind, body, and spirit. Thank you for unwavering support and love. Amen. Amen and amen. So that's what you have to do. You have to soak yourself into prayer and ask the divine spirit to actually just keep your mind off of temptation of the drug. Keep your mind off of those bad habits, and you know what, you will start finally feeling yourself that I don't have an urge for drugs. And all you have to do is just soak yourself in prayer, and God will lead you in the right direction, instead of just saying, okay, well, I'm gonna get off of drugs, but I don't need no help. That's the help is the most high God. When you start soaking in prayer and start understanding that if you ask for it, he'll give it to you. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't have a desire for it. I don't have a desire for it. It will never ever ever appear back up in my life. And why I say never, because I'm gonna keep my mindset on prayer. I'm gonna keep my mindset on the Most High God. I'm gonna keep my mindset of keep on praying that I would never get that feeling again. So that's what you have to do, ladies and gentlemen. You actually have to decide, okay, whether or not, if this is the life that I want to live for the rest of my life on drugs. No, it's not the life that you want to live. You want to live a sober life, because it's more opportunities for you out there when you live in a sober life instead of being on a substance. Okay. So when you're abusing the drugs, it blocks a whole lot of opportunities. It blocks you from stepping into your purposes. It blocks a whole lot of things. So I'd rather for you to live a sober life. Okay. So I hope this helped somebody today. And guess what, you guys? If